Welcome to Grace Week. Thank you for listening in. Thank you to my incredibly talented friends, Tori and Shauna, for joining me this week and allowing me to share their songs from their new album. You got to find them on all platforms. Years ago, I met a pastor named Pete Wilson in Nashville. He became my internet pastor. He's still my pastor to this day. Not only is he a pastor, author, and podcaster, he is now my close friend. Like all of us, Pete hit times where he needed grace. I have, you have, we all have. That's why this week is so important. This week, I am going to share a conversation that I had with Pete on 5 key areas of grace. Each day, a new topic. Lean in, take notes, reflect. Grace is everything. Jesus and his model of grace this week is everything. If you hear something that challenges you, moves you, impacts you, please share that with one of your friends as well. Welcome to Grace Week on Unscripted.
When I think about you, when I think about you, I can't thank you enough for your mercy and love. When I think about you.
Welcome to the Unscripted Podcast.
We're Tori and Shauna, and you're listening to our song called When I Think About You.
Available on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you enjoy your favorite songs.
But for now, let's listen in to your host
and our friend, Aaron Conrad.
Grace for one another. Man, tensions are high. TikToks are full of people fighting at Popeyes. What would you have to say for grace for one another? How do we find grace for each other?
I think for all of us, no matter where we need, whether, we need to receive the grace or extend the grace, it's really hard to extend something you don't have. And so for me, the first place I go is looking inward to say, man, I am such a messed up, fallen human being who has most importantly been shown the grace of my Savior, right? And then I've also received the grace of a lot of people in my life who have given me second chances, who have believed the best in me when I could not, see it in myself. They believed for me when I couldn't believe in myself, which is such an amazing gift when you can give that to somebody. And, when everybody in the world is giving up on them and you sweep in and say, actually, I believe in you. I'm not giving up on you. And I see some things in you you can't see in yourself. And when you do that for someone, you're probably giving them the most important gift that they could ever receive. You've been a great friend to me as well. And, I think we will all at one point, unfortunately, find ourselves in a situation where we hurt some people. We make some decisions that are not who we really want to be. And in that moment, the vast majority of people around you are going to flee. They're going to run away from you as fast as they possibly can. And I've seen that in my own life, but I've also seen it in dozens and dozens of other people's lives that I've walked with them through stuff. But there will be a few people in the midst of your chaos, right? And the smoke from the explosion is still billowing up. There will be a few special people who will actually run through that smoke and run towards you when everybody else is running away from you. You were one of the people that ran towards me, and I'll never forget that. So I'm very grateful for you. So for me, it has to start with me looking at my own life and what I've received. And the thought is, with as much grace as I have received, how could I not extend that to the people around me, right? And even the things that they do that some people might say, wow, that's one of those big sins, right? It's funny how we all kind of have a list of sins that we think are worse than other sins, that if somebody did that, then we're marking them off our list of people we're going to associate with. I think it was Anne Lamott that said, she said something along the lines of, everyone has a list of sins that they think are worse than other sins. And the sins that they think are worse than other sins are the sins that they don't struggle with. And that always hit me. It's like, yeah, that's
right.
The sins I think are the unforgivable sins are the ones I don't struggle with.
Right.
And so I have to regularly remind myself of the grace I've received. And if I have received that grace, it's therefore my responsibility to want to extend that to other people.
We have talked about it in the past. The man who was forgiven a very large debt and then walked outside and wanted $5 from somebody who owed him money. The grace that I have received, and then I turn around and walk away and want $5 from somebody else. Come on. Like, and we're not talking about money. We're talking about like the grace I've received versus what I feel like someone owes me. Man, boy, do I have it wrong. Thank you all for joining me this week for Grace Week. This week, we get to share the music of Tori and Shauna. And I want to first start off with the single that we're going to share all week long, but we have a very special surprise for you on Easter Sunday. So you want to come back for episode 7. But today, I want to share a very special song. I have known about this song for months, and it's been so hard because there's been a lot of people that have gone through things in their life, and I wanted to share the song with them, but we just couldn't yet. I'm so excited to share The Lord is Close from my friends Tori and Shauna. Their brand new album comes out Good Friday, and I want y'all to follow them on Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to music. Follow Tori and Shauna because their brand new album comes out on Good Friday. But for today, please enjoy this song.
We've all been hurt, felt pain inside. That's when our worship should be magnified. 'Cause God is greater than any storm, and He is closer when we feel alone. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He is here. Jesus is here. For the lost and for the hurting, He is here. Jesus is here. So lift up your head, oh broken hearted, sing through the pain. Give it to the Father, 'cause God is greater than any storm. He is closer when we feel alone. Hey, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He is here. Jesus is here for the lost and for the hurting. He is here. Jesus
is here for the lost and for the hurting. He is here. Jesus is here.
The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He is here. Jesus is here for the lost and for the hurting. He is here. Jesus is here. He's here.
Yes, he's here.
Lord, we worship you.
Oh, he's worthy.
Glorify.
Yeah.
We give you honor.
Oh, yes,
We
we do.
give you glory.
Oh,
We
yeah.
magnify your
Magnify
holy
your
name.
holy name.
And we say,
The Lord is close to the broken heart.